Y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess. What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for another episode of Yes for the Mess, honey. Okay, and we are here to discuss a couple of things. Okay, we're here to talk about Dr. Heavenly, we're here to talk about Nene Leakes, and we're also here to talk about Joe Budden. But before we get into those other three things, we're going to start this thing off with Amara La Negra. Okay, as you guys already know who she is. Okay, she's an Afro-Latina singer that stars on Love and Hip Hop Miami, a show that I don't watch. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And apparently she released today that she is now pregnant with twins. A very happy time for Amara La Negra. Okay, she's been through a lot of things career-wise, personally, and everything else. So now she's about to have a set of twins. So I have an article here from bckonline.com. I'm going to read it to y'all, going to give y'all my sentiments, and then we're going to continue on, okay? Amara La Negra is pregnant with twins. The Love and Hip Hop Miami star took to Instagram earlier today to announce the exciting news. I am so excited to finally share that we have twins on the way. Thank you at Clear Blue for being a part of our journey and giving me the most amazing news. There is nothing better than seeing the word pregnant. Even though I'm scared and I'm nervous, especially after having a miscarriage, I am also excited and have a roller coaster of emotions, but it is truly a blessing. Hashtag clear blue confirmed, hashtag clear blue partner, hashtag rainbow baby. She captioned under a photo which she is seen holding a pregnancy test. Alright, you guys, now that was the BCK article about Amara La Negra having a set of twins. Now I must say that I am proud of Amara La Negra and I'm happy for her. Like I said, she's been through a lot of stuff. She's dealt with a lot of stuff. Her career hasn't necessarily taken off the way that she's wanted it to. Her personal life ain't really been about nothing either. But I'm happy that she's finding some type of solace, some type of happiness somewhere. Because I know that it's hard for her, and I know that it's just a lot going on, but I know that her mother will be happy for her, and I know that she will be happy, and I think that Amara will make a great mother. I honestly believe that. I think that she will make an amazing mom. I think that her babies will be beautiful. You know, Amara is a beautiful woman, and she got that beautiful skin, beautiful chocolate skin. She's a beautiful person, and I know that her kids will be the same, okay? So shout out to Amara La Negra for her great news, and I wish her nothing but the best, and I wish her well on this journey, okay? So we're about to move on to the next thing. Now let's move on. Married to Medicine star Dr. Heavenly, okay? Now apparently Married to Medicine is now filming their new season, okay? And apparently somebody put hands on somebody on the cast. And Dr. Heavenly said that she ain't had her ass whooped in a while as she teases the details about the upcoming season. So this comes from the JasmineBrand.com. So we're going to get right on into it right now. And before we even get into it, don't even start your bullshit, because fighting and violence is nothing new to Married to Medicine. Like, don't y'all remember them hoes got into a whole fight at a party by a pool? Toya and Mariah did. Somebody got hit with a purse. Somebody mama jumped in and all types of shit. So don't act like y'all ain't never seen no violence on Married to Medicine. Don't forget that Lisa Nicole threw that water up in Quad's face and hit her in the face with the glass. Don't act like y'all don't remember that shit now. Don't get on your high horses now. Y'all already know what this shit gives, okay? So we finna get into the article. Did things get physical between the ladies of Married to Medicine? Dr. Heavenly Kimes is opening up about the up-and-coming season of Bravo's Married to Medicine. While going live on Instagram, Dr. Heavenly shares with the fans that the new season will be off the chain. I would surely hope so, because I stopped reviewing this shit after episode 3 this past season, so this shit need to be worth a damn, trust me. Replying to a fan that asked if she would be in charge of the girls again, Dr. Heavenly said, "Complex Ken, I can't say too much, Complex Ken, but I tell you this is off the chain. I think you're going to see a side of Dr. Heavenly that you've never seen before. I'm going to just put that out there." She added, "Because I really can't talk about the show. You got to watch it though. It's off the chain. I'm going to just put it like that." I don't know how many times she's going to say that. I ain't going to lie to y'all. I ain't going to lie. I started to talk about how I got my ass whooped, but you know, I ain't got my ass whooped in a while. And I want to say that was the doctor that hit my ass when I was born. Y'all didn't heard this before, and I'm still looking for his ass. I ain't get my ass whooped no more, okay? Alright, I'm just going to say that. It may not look like it, but I did not. Back in June, Dr. Heavenly made headlines advising fans to work for free. to improve themselves. On Twitter, she wrote, hashtag job 101, work for free or for lesser pay. Prove yourself to the employer. Trust me, if you are good, they will hire you with top pay in no time. Hashtag heaven help us. Hashtag Dr. Heavily. Hashtag married to Meg. Now there is also some audio here that I'm going to play for you guys from the Jasmine brand as well. So I'm going to play that for you and then we're going to get right back into it and I'm going to discuss this particular story. Let's get into it.
Good morning, Booby. What should you expect in this season? You still in charge of the girls like last season. Complex Ken. I can't say too much Complex Ken, but I'm going to tell you one thing. It's off the chain and it's... I think y'all gonna see a side of Dr. Heavenly y'all ain't never seen before. I'm gonna just put that out there. Because I really can't talk about the show. Y'all gotta watch it though. It's off the chain. I'm gonna just put it like that, y'all. Ooh, girl. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Start to talk about how I got my ass whooped. But you know what? I ain't got my ass whooped in a while. And I want to say that was the doctor that hit my ass when I was born. Y'all done heard this before, and I'm still looking for his ass. I ain't getting my ass whipped. No more, okay? All right, I'm just going to say that I did not. It might look like it.
Now, that was the audio from Dr. Heavenly on Instagram Live. Now, this is what I got to say about this matter. If somebody put their hands on Dr. Heavenly, Lord be with them, because I'm glad they put their hands on Dr. Heavenly, because that bitch don't do shit but run her fucking mouth. I'm sick of Dr. Heavenly. I've been tired of Dr. Heavenly for a very long time. I don't know if you guys know that, but I've been very tired of her, and I've been wanting somebody to punch her ass dead in her fucking mouth, real shit. Because Dr. Heavenly is a disrespectful ass bitch. She talks about people's moms. She just goes below the belt so much, and that's why I can't really rock with her. And I wonder who's the person that laid hands on her. Was it Quad? Was it Toya? That's the only person that I can see doing it. Is Toya. Because Toya has been in a fight. Toya tried to fight Simone. So I wouldn't be surprised if Toya was the one that laid hands on Dr. Heavenly. To be quite honest, I wouldn't be surprised if it was Lisa Nicole. If Lisa Nicole considered being fight her own goddamn husband, which is Darren, I'm pretty sure she has no problem whooping Heavenly's ass. I'm just saying, okay? And if Lisa Nicole can jump up and try to fight Quad the way she did, I'm pretty sure she don't have no problem getting Heavenly together. Somebody need to get Heavenly ass together, because from the moment she came on this damn show, she's been doing the absolute most. People always going up for the bullshit, though. They love it when she be messy as hell. They love that shit. But I can't fuck with it, okay? I cannot fuck with it at all, because that woman is something serious with herself. All she ever does is disrespect, and disre-fucking-spect. That's what she does, and that's the shit that I can't fuck with at all. No ma'am, no girl. I cannot do that. Shout out to Brian B for that. You know, he was the originator of no ma'am, no girl. So I want to know, because this shit right here, what she just said, makes me want to watch Married to Medicine. Now, for the last couple of seasons, y'all been saying Married to Medicine been better than the Housewives of Atlanta. But for the last few seasons, I've been stopping my reviews of Married to Medicine mid-season or after the third episodes, because they ain't been good. But I can sit there and review Real Housewives of Atlanta the entire season and not care if it's boring or not. But Married to Medicine, I can't. I don't see what the fuck y'all see. Honestly, I don't. So we'll see what it gives. We'll just see what it gives, child. All I gotta say is I wonder who the hell put the fear in God in Dr. Heavenly. I just want to know, because her mouth is something serious and she needs to get popped in it. That's all I'm saying about it. So we're about to move on to Joe Budden. Okay, now apparently he was on his podcast and he said something about liking girls and guys, and it went all over the place and everybody's talking about it. And he even made a tweet saying, "Oop, it's out now." And not only did he say that, but Azalea Banks had some things to say when she was on Instagram, okay? Now, I got an article here from the JasmineBrand.com, and I want to say that Azalea Banks stuff comes from the Neighborhood Talk. So I'm going to give y'all both stories, and then we're going to dissect it, and we're going to discuss it, y'all. So let's get into the article. Is Joe Budden living in his truth or simply trolling his fans with his latest confession? It's nothing new for the former rapper turned podcast host Joe Budden, age 41, to find himself trending for his comments and actions. During the latest episode of his podcast, the Joe Budden podcast, the Pump It Up rapper shocked listeners by claiming to be bisexual. While chatting with his co-host, he said, "I'm bisexual." He continued, "How do I spread this news? How do I spread the word?" He added, "Listen, I like guys and girls, spread the word. Okay, now here's a clip of him saying it right here from the Jasmine brand. Okay, so let me play that for you, and then we're gonna continue on with the article. Let's get to it.
I'm bisexual. Fuck okay, it's okay now. You got okayed? You got okayed? How do I spread this news? How do I spread the word?
I think you gotta call the CEO.
Yo, listen. You gotta make sure it's okay. I like guys and girls. Spread the word. I'm down.
Remember, this was the first time he returned.
It's unclear if Joe Budden was being serious with his remarks. However, he did take to Twitter and encouraged the fans to continue to spread the word. He tweeted, I see the word got out. Continue to spread the word, please. Following his comments and tweet, Joe Budden trended online as fans weighed in on what he said. So, who was he really telling to pump it up? I think he's being sarcastic. Slow news day, huh? I smell sarcasm. Before we all get too excited, I think we need to hear the whole interview. I can see this because he's definitely more feminine than masculine. He's being sarcastic. He's like Jada and Will. The more he talks, the less I like him. Okay, so that was the Jasmine brand article discussing Joe Budden. Now, we're about to move on to what Azealia Banks had to say about him, because you know, at any given moment, Azealia Banks gonna come out and say some more shit, child. Y'all already know how she is and what she gives and what she does. Okay, so we're about to get into it. Okay, so let's get into what Azealia Banks had to say. Here's some audio from Azealia Banks, as well as a couple of not tweets but Instagram stories that she posted. So I'm gonna play the audio first, and then we're gonna go into the damn Insta stories. Let's get into it.
I knew this was Munching Bird. I told y'all he was Munching Bird. See? Y'all be thinking I'm fucking crazy. I told you it was a bird muncher. Nah, now for all the shit talking you've done about Azealia Banks, we about to call you Prostate Joe. That's your new name, Prostate Joe. But I'm gonna get them balls tugged and that prostate tingled. Yes, you wanna taste that cornholio. I'm calling you cornholio too.
And in a series of Insta stories, she said, I told y'all Joe Budden was a munching bird. Then she called him Prostate Joe. Then she said Joe Budden only came out 2 months earlier than 2022 to try and spite me. He was supposed to stay in the closet until that ball dropped. Let's put him back in the closet until January the 5th. There will be no coming out until the top of 2022. Not on my watch. Laughing my ass off. So that was pretty much the basis of what Azealia Banks had to say about Joe Budden. Now let me get into what I think. I think that Joe Budden is a troll, and I think he's really trolling the fuck out of everybody, and he's really trolling the fuck out of Azealia Banks, because at the end of the day, she really believes that she has struck some damn gold mine at this point. Like she just knew something that the rest of us didn't know. I don't think that Joe Budden is bisexual. Now if he is, I would not be surprised, because nothing really surprises me anymore about none of these men. Trust me, I know my DMs say a lot of shit. Okay, so I know, but I mean, I don't think that he is. I just know that he does do a lot of trolling. I know that he does talk a lot of shit, and I know that he says a lot of shit for controversy and for tweets and for social media purposes. That's what I do know. Okay, that's what I do know. So at the end of it all, that's all I got on that one. I don't think that he's really bisexual, and I don't know what the hell Azealia Banks think that she's talking about. But child, I don't get nothing from this story at all, and I just don't see it happening. In the words of Nene Leakes, they can't make it, child. They can't make it, child. They can't make it, child. Now, speaking of Nene Leakes, let's get into Nene Leakes, child. Now, as you guys already know, Nene Leakes has been going through a rough time. As we already know, Greg Leakes has passed away, and then she recently made headlines last week for calling out Cynthia Bailey and the rest of the Real Housewives of Atlanta family for sending her a bouquet of flowers as a group, and all of this other stuff. And she even responded to Claudia Jordan, called her stalker and all types of stuff. But now she's back in the vlogs because she's interested in returning to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, Nene Leakes apparently made an appearance on The Real, and she talked to the ladies about returning to the show. This article also comes from the JasmineBrand.com, and I think it has some audio to go with it as well. If it does, I will definitely play it for you guys. Okay, so let's get into Nene Leakes. Well, Nene Leakes eventually returned to the reality show that catapulted her to fame. Fans of the Real Housewives of Atlanta will recall that Nene Leakes was one of the show's very first peach holders, and as she soon became known as the franchise's biggest stars. Nene Leakes starred as a full-time cast member from season 1 to 7 before taking a supporting role for season 8. She did not appear on season 9 of Real Housewives of Atlanta, though she returned for seasons 10 through 12. She has not started on the series, which is currently gearing up for its 14th season since then. It is also worth noting that Nene's exit was surrounded in controversy as she accused longtime Housewives host Andy Cohen of being a racist. Although her departure wasn't on the best of terms, Nene Leakes said she would be interested in coming back on to the Housewives of Atlanta in a sneak peek of her appearance on The Real, which is scheduled to air on Thursday. Nene revealed, "I'd return to the show. I'm okay with returning to the show as long as we get to work some things out. I'm happy to return to the show, and besides, I have a lot of unfinished business with a couple of them that they confirmed on the show." Kandi Burruss, Kenya Moore, Sheree Whitfield, Marlo Hampton, and Drew Sidora, as well as Sonia Richards-Ross, are all confirmed to star on season 14 of the Housewives of Atlanta. Nene added, "Andy and I were really close for a very long time. I love his son, and I helped pay for his baby shower and all those things. I think Andy and I each need to have a sit down and talk, and then we're off to the race." What do you guys have to say about that situation? Now, this is what I got to say about it. Now, first of all, Nene always got to let it be known what she done paid for. Now, she got to let the people know that she helped Andy pay for his baby shower. Do you have to let people know what you've done for them? Like, it's really no need for you to let people know what the fuck you've done for them. It comes across like you only doing shit for people just so you can throw it in their face on Mad Day, or throw it in their face when it's the convenient time. And this was a very convenient time for you to throw that in that man's face. But okay, girl. My thing is, she talks about the show like a dog. She shits on the show every other week. She goes to interview after interview with Michelle Brown and talk about them like a dog. But then she hops on The Real and say that she wouldn't mind returning. But why would you come back to the show when you said that they're racist? Why would you come back to the show when you said that Andy was a cokehead and all of this other shit? What make you think that any of them would want to do anything with you? Now, granted, out of all of the people that people be begging to come back on the show, I wouldn't mind seeing Nene back. I wouldn't mind seeing Nene back over Phaedra Parks, and that's just real shit. Phaedra and Portia, I would not mind seeing Nene back out of all of them. I would not mind seeing her back. She's the heart of the show. She's the biggest personality of the show. And even as someone who could take Nene or leave her, I can definitely attest and agree to that. But Nene fucked up her own relationship with Bravo. She did. She called them racist. What the fuck make you think they'll ever want to work with you again? You a liability. At this point, you are a liability. They're not going to want to work with you. And I know that you have a lot of fanfare behind you. The fans definitely want you back, but do the company want you back? And yes, it's all business at the end of the day, but they also got to look out for their own reputations. Do they really want to bring somebody back who accused them, one of their workers, of being a cokehead, call all of them racist? Do they really want to deal with that type of shit? Do they really want to deal with that? Because I don't see myself dealing with that type of shit. I would never want to work with nobody like that. Ever. So she said her and Andy need to sit down and talk, and they need to hash some things out. That's true. Because if you call me a damn cokehead bitch, we got a lot more to hash out than you think. Okay? So, what do you guys think? Do y'all want to see Nene come back on the show? Do you think that she even got a chance to come back on the show after the way she left the show? What do you guys think? Let's talk about it below. Y'all, this was Yes for the Mess. Before I go, please let me know, because I find Yes for the Mess turning into longer videos. I know that I would normally just talk about one subject on each video, and it will only be 10 minutes long. But I feel like at this point, I should put a lot of shit on one video and give y'all like a 20 to 30 minute video with nothing but hot topics on it. And plus, that'll help me out a lot, being that I'm trying to cut down on time and trying to get more rest. What do you guys think about Yes for the Mess staying on a little bit longer than the average 10 to 15 minutes? What you guys think about that? Because it seems like y'all been enjoying it being longer. So, y'all just let me know in the comment section. But be sure to like, rate, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. If you want to follow me on social media, be sure to do so. It'll be at the bottom of the video. But if you want me to follow you back on IG, because that's where I follow people back at, just hit me up in the DMs with hashtag Team Scotty, and your boy will definitely follow you back. With that being said, you guys, your boy is out of here. Until my next video, I'll holler at y'all later. Peace out.
We can always find our way to a fun moment, even in the shady bunch.